All right, let's dive into an idea that's, well, it's fascinating, but it's also a little bit unsettling. We're going to look at our modern world, our quest for total convenience, and what we might be losing along the way, especially now with AI in the picture. And we'll be doing it through the eyes of philosopher Byung-Chul Han. So let's just start with this question that you've probably felt, even if you couldn't put your finger on it. We live in this age of crazy personalization, right? Everything from our news feeds to our playlists is supposedly tailored just for us. So why does it all feel so samey? It's like the more unique our digital bubble gets, the less actual surprise we find. So what's going on here? To get to the bottom of this, we really have to look at the work of Byung-Chul Han. He makes this pretty bold argument that we're living through this huge, almost invisible shift. A shift where something that's absolutely essential for us to grow as people is just quietly fading away. And that something that's disappearing, Han calls it otherness. It's this idea that anything genuinely different from us, anything that's strange or challenging, is getting sanded down, smoothed over, all for the sake of making things easy and fast. And as we're about to see, AI is basically pouring gasoline on this fire. Okay, so what is this otherness that Han keeps talking about? Because it's a lot more than just, things being different. Otherness is basically friction. It's the resistance we feel in our lives. It's that difficult conversation you have to have. It's that piece of art that you just don't get right away. It's any challenge that forces you to change, because it won't change for you. And Han's whole point is that this resistance, this friction, it's not a bug, it's a feature. It's actually how we learn and grow and become more resilient people. And this chart, wow, it just lays the trade-off out perfectly. Look over on the left, a world with otherness. It's defined by things like resistance, challenge, delay, uncertainty. Not always fun, right? But those are the things that force us to adapt and lead to real growth. Now, look at the right, a world without otherness. This is a world that adapts to us. It's all about frictionless ease, speed, and predictability. It doesn't challenge us, it just reinforces who we already are, feeding us more and more of the same. And this is where AI comes roaring into the picture. It is the ultimate engine for creating that world on the right. AI is fantastic at sanding down all the rough edges of reality. It gives you the answer without the struggle of research. It gives you the beautiful image without the messy process of actually creating something. And it gives you that perfectly tailored response without the risk of a real, unpredictable human conversation. It's replacing genuine, messy encounters with smooth, perfect simulations. Now, to make this really concrete, let's look at a powerful contrast. We're going to put the daily reflections of a Buddhist monk, a whole framework designed specifically to seek out otherness, up against the AI-driven alternative. It's like the monk versus the machine. This just illustrates the difference so clearly. So the monk's alms round forces a daily encounter with unpredictability and dependence on others. The AI alternative, instant personalized food delivery, zero unpredictability. The monk's whole practice is about consciously acting against ingrained habits, while AI is designed to optimize and reinforce those very habits. And the monk seeks self-reproach, a kind of internal negative feedback for discipline, while an AI assistant is programmed for total obedience and constant affirmation. And the comparison just keeps building. The monk meditates on the inevitable separation from everyone they love, confronting the ultimate otherness of loss and mortality. AI, on the other hand, offers us the illusion of a permanent backup, a way to kind of cheat loss. The monk owns his deeds as personal karma. AI makes it incredibly easy to outsource our tasks and, with them, our responsibility. The monk has to grapple with time as this uncontrollable force, while our digital tools give us this powerful illusion that time can be paused, optimized, and perfectly controlled. And finally, look at this. The monk learns to delight in solitude, to face the deep otherness of total silence. Our AI-driven world, of course, does the opposite. It's designed to fill every single empty moment with an endless stream of content. And while the monk's path is this lifelong struggle for transcendence, AI offers us a kind of counterfeit, instant superiority, the ability to generate a masterpiece in seconds without any of the inner change that comes from real effort. So what we're really looking at here are two completely opposite ways of being. The monk's path is all about opening yourself up to difficulty, to challenge, to otherness, because that's the only way to truly grow. The path of AI convenience is about closing the world in around you, systematically erasing otherness until there's nothing left but a perfect, unchanging reflection of yourself.
Which brings us to the final and, let's be honest, the most important question in all of this. What is the real cost of winning this war on friction? What's the price we pay for a world of total, seamless convenience?
This quote, this gets right to the heart of Han's warning. When we hand over our thinking, our creating, our problem solving to AI, we're not just getting rid of a task. We're not just being efficient. We're giving away the experience of the struggle itself. We are outsourcing the very friction that, according to Han, is the essential nutrient for human flourishing. The source material for this explainer quotes these lines from a poem, and they just stick with you. The self-enclosed, the world unlearned. It perfectly captures the end state of this world without otherness. A self, perfectly comfortable, perfectly catered to, but completely enclosed. A world with all the information you could ever want at your fingertips, but a world that is never truly learned, because we never had to struggle to understand. And that's really the thought I want to leave you with. As we keep building these incredible technologies that promise to remove every obstacle, every bit of friction from our lives, we just have to ask ourselves, what essential parts of our humanity are we optimizing away in the process? What do we lose when we win?